trying out a new setup and a new light today, and I'm not really sure how I feel about it. So I hope like when I go to edit this, it's kind of okay. I feel like it's like really bright, and I feel like that might be a good thing, but we're gonna find out. And I really hope I don't have to refilm this because it's sort of a first impressions and you can't really refilm those. So as you can see from the title, I got the new Jeffree Star Morphe Artistry palette. Oh! So now I have both Artistry palettes from James Charles and Jeffree, and Jeffree's packaging is freaking sick. So in today's video, I'm just gonna be doing my first impressions and reviewing it. I was gonna get his setting spray, but it literally sold out 5 minutes before it was even released. Not really sure how that works. It's available now, but like it's too late. I'm filming today, and honestly, I think it was God's plan that I didn't get the setting spray because I didn't even like strawberry scented anything. Like I didn't even like strawberries, so probably wouldn't have been like my type. So instead, I just got the regular setting spray, and I also just got a $4 lip liner. All of this was gifted, hashtag gifted, but just by a friend. Like literally, they just bought it for me because they didn't give me a birthday gift, which was like 2 months ago, which is totally fine. I literally told everyone in my life not to give me one, which is why I didn't get any birthday gifts this year, which is fine because I really hate my birthday. But yeah, it was really nice that they did this for me. So anyway, before we jump right in, don't forget to smash a thumbs up on this video if you enjoy, and subscribe as well. And I'm still just like so confronted by this lighting. I'm really hoping that it's like okay. And to make it even better, my skin is terrible. So obviously the packaging is literally so beautiful. Like look at that. Can you see the rainbow? Yeah, look, that is insane. Absolutely stunning. He looks like a stunning queen on the back. Beautiful. Hi, how are ya? Love and lipstick. Jeffree, that's cute. I don't really care to read the back, so we're just gonna open it. I haven't actually taken it out of the packaging yet. This is the first time. How exciting. Oh my god, this is a big palette. Sorry, my new light is gonna make this filming really hard. For the first, oh. I love when palettes have that thing. It's just so necessary. I did not know the palette had this. I genuinely haven't opened it. I've seen a lot of pictures of the palette, but I've just seen like the colors. I don't even know, did I watch? I feel like I watched his video like showing the collection, but I don't remember it having a huge mirror. That's ginormous. I don't really want to show you my setup, but like, that's huge. The palette truly looks so stunning in person. Holy shit. That is beautiful. It's honestly more beautiful in real life than like you see online. Because I'm not gonna lie, online it does look a little underwhelming, but in person, pretty stunning. Don't know where I left off because I just had to go take some Instagrams of this beautiful palette. It's actually so stunning. I don't even know what to say about it anymore. Like, it's beautiful, and I cannot wait to just ruin it all. Anyway, now we're gonna get into the makeup process and finally try it out. I obviously do my eyes first as per usual, and I got a new headband. It's actually really sparkly and cute because, as you know, if you know me, I usually wear the reindeer headband, but I'm switching it up because I feel like reindeer headband, one, it's just inappropriate to wear all year, which is what I did and what I do. I will probably wear it still. If I break this one, I'll lose it. But also the reindeer one like always clashed with my outfit, my makeup. It was just honestly an unnecessary explanation. Should I try out the setting spray first? Because I just feel like I need like a refreshing setting mist. Ooh. I love this setting spray. No idea if it works and no idea if it sets your face, but all I know is that it makes me feel good. And that's all makeup really needs to do. So I personally think my makeup game has sort of like leveled up. And I really think it's all due to the P. Louise base in the shade 2. I don't know if it is, but like my eyeshadow looks have been looking fire lately. And I don't really use this often. And now that I have been, I feel like I'm just like a whole new woman. I'm gonna use my Jeffree Star Morphe mirror. I'm probably not gonna show you guys this step because it's just boring. I'm just gonna be blending in my P. Louise base. And then I'll be back to try the shadows and create a beautiful look. So my eyes are all primed, and if anything looks different, it's because there's been about a 5-hour intermission since the last clip you saw, because someone came home and I can't really film when people are home, so I just had a nap, had some Mexican food, and here we are. So finally, hours later, I can finally try this palette, and I'm really excited. So lately how I've been doing eyeshadow has been a little bit different, more of the like Mitchell style, so I'm gonna try to do that. I'm not exactly sure what look I'm going to go for today. The only downside of this palette is I don't really know what look to do with it, because it's kind of like, the only real look I can think to do is like a pinky purple look. And I don't really want to do that because I feel like everyone's been doing a pink look. Everyone's been doing like a pink look with green underneath. I want to do something else. So I'm going to go into this shade called Boss Angels. I thought it was more of a red shade, but I think it's more brown, but I'm just going to go with it anyway because that was sort of my original plan. So let's see the pigment. Yeah, it's definitely more brown, but like I'm gonna use it anyway just because, as I said, it was my original plan and I don't really know what else to do. Obviously, the pigment is amazing. I'm just sort of like just dumping it on my eyelid and then I'll blend later. As you like place it on, it sort of like blends itself, which is really good. A lot of shadows do that and I'm really glad that this one is one of them. I didn't really want to take it that high, but it's fine, we're here now. I like to do both eyes at the same time just because it's easier and quicker, and who has the time to do one eye at a time. The shade is really pretty though. Now that I look hella attractive, to blend this out, usually I grab another shade and then just blend it over the top. But I'm going to try blend it out first just because it looks a bit funky. So I'm going to grab a more fluffier brush and get a tiny bit of that Boss Angels shade and just try to blend the edge a little bit. Not much, because when I add another shade, it's going to like blend out better, I hope, because you never know with these kind of palettes, especially Morphe. I didn't think I should have like winged it out. Might quickly do that. Little tiny wing. That just looks amazing. Okay, now that I'm looking at the palette, I wanted to pick up a certain shade and I feel like there's like two of the exact same shade. This shade here called Mr. Diva and this one here called Channel. They look very similar, look at them. Like there's barely a difference. I feel like in my lighting this one is definitely darker. They literally look the exact same, which is really inconvenient and weird. I guess I'm gonna go in with a Channel just because it's darker and I want to go from dark to light. I'm just going to take that on a fluffy brush and just try blend this shade out. I don't really do makeup videos that much anymore because I don't really get new makeup. Like, you know, who's going to watch me do makeup often? That's kind of boring. So I don't really know any of my makeup terminologies anymore. That's actually blending really nicely. I'm not surprised because obviously these shades should blend together nicely because if they didn't, that'd be a bit of a worry. It's really pretty. I definitely put too much of that like reddy shade, but it's fine. Now the problem I'm struggling with now that I put this red shade way too high up is I can't really put many colors up here, which I really wanted to. But once again, I'm looking at the palette and I want to go in with this one specific shade and it looks like it has a twin. I'm going to look in my lights because obviously in my lighting right now it looks the same, but when I show it up it might be a bit different. So, okay, I haven't told you which ones yet, but they look exactly the same. This shade called the 1985 and this shade called the Honest Truth. Oh, so these two shades literally look almost exact. One's definitely slightly more pink, but I can hardly see a difference. I guess that's why a lot of people were like iffy about this palette because it literally just looks the same throughout the whole thing. I'm just gonna chuck that at the top of the orange just to give a little bit more blend. Don't really know if the color will come up on my skin because it's a very pale pink. It's probably more of a lid shade. Lastly, I'm just gonna add this shade Calabasas. It's just like a deep purpley color just to deepen up the look just a little bit. And I'm gonna put that pretty low. So when I cut my crease, it might disappear, but you know, we're just gonna try it out. Just because I feel like there's not enough gradient in this eye look. The best thing about this palette, honestly, all you need to know is that it really does blend well together. You should probably expect from a palette because obviously, why would he make a palette that like doesn't work with itself? This deep purple shade is actually really pretty. So now I'm gonna go cut my crease and I'll be back because I feel like I've been doing my eyes for so long. That's really boring. Okay, now that I've cut my crease, everything is sort of coming together slowly, but I thought I'd just show you guys which lid shade I'm gonna use. I really wanted to use this shade. It's that like pressed glitter. It's called Millions. It's really golden pretty, but I just don't know if it'll go with this eye look. I really don't think it will, but I really want to try it. I'm gonna try it. It's very textured. Wow, look at that, it's so pretty. Let's just chuck it on my lid and see where we go from here. Oh, that is pretty. Let me make sure you guys can see. Wow. That is stunning. And it actually works. Because usually these like textured glitters, I guess I've only really tried Huda Beauty's. And obviously we all know they were a big flop. Wow, this is actually beautiful. If you were thinking to buy this palette just for this shade, you should. Okay, so the eyes are all done pretty much, like with my lashes and everything. The lashes were just from eBay, literally like $1, so nothing special. Basically accepted now that there's gonna be glitter over my whole face, my whole body, my hands, my eyes, probably for the next month or two. I'm kind of stuck like this, so I'm gonna go finish the rest of my face and then I'll come back when I only have my under eyes left so you can see that too. So far I really do love the shades and I'm really happy with it, so yeah. Just to add while I look a little crazy, I'm not doing my full face on camera because that can be really boring, and I'm not using any like exciting products or any Jeffree products, Morphe, so like there's really no point. So family members just got home and I kind of have to be a bit more quiet. The worst timing because like I can't refilm this video because it's like a first impression, so But as always, we're going to push through. So I don't know if this is going to be like a big risk or not, but I kind of want to put this shade underneath my eyes. It's called Nate. Should I? I'm going to do it. My brush is like half eaten off because I think my cat ate half or it just ruined. I have no idea. It was like under one of my tables for like months and I randomly found it. So I don't know what ate it, but it's kind of, it's fine. We're hygienic around here. Please don't be a fail. The fallout is real. So if I can't be like crazy talking, it's just people outside. I think that's like a really nice, pretty touch. Just a little bit. Nothing crazy. Wipe the excess. I'm gonna go finish off my other eye just because it's kind of boring now because I can't be like energetic and loud. And it's just like one shade under my eye and it actually looks pretty cute. I look a bit like Christmas, but that's the vibe we're going for. So now that the eyes are done, set my face, even though I haven't done my lips yet, but I will in a second. So refreshing every time. This also wastes really quickly, so it's kind of like a waste of money. So those are the eyes all done. They look so pretty cool, pretty. So I'm gonna line my lips with my Morphe lip liner in the shade Mimi. Whoa. This is huge. Does anyone see this? It is so long. Look at it. It's like, it's a really long lip liner. I don't really know what shade it is. Oh, it's just a pink. Because of course the only colour lip liners I get are always pink. Kind of getting sick of myself. Like a peachy pink, I don't think it'll match this eye look, but we're just going to go with it for now. Just because I really want to test them out. For a straight up pencil, it's so pigmented. Like, look at that. I don't know if you guys can see the pigment, but it's like really pigmented. This was $4. So of course it's a pink lip. I kind of don't want to like finish with a pink lip. I don't really know what other lip colour to put on. Pink looks really stupid with this look. I'm in a bit of a pickle. I'm just going to chuck on some MAC lipsticks and my nude gloss from Jeffree and just hope it like sort of nudens this look out. This is more of like a purpley pink. I just want to dull down the pink, like it's too pink. That kind of helped. Now Honey Love is just like a really pale shade. It's not coming up the most pale, but it is. Just in the center. I feel like that sort of changed the shade. And then for the finishing touch, the gloss in the shade Legends Only. Just because it's also not pink. I just like put it in the center just because juicy. I actually really like this lip combo. I might do it more often. So overall, I really like the shadows. I think the glitter shade is just stunning. Like I can't even get over it. And everything else just blends really nice and I don't really have much else to say about it. It's really good, it works well, it's a beautiful palette. Besides some of the shades that are like doubles, which is just like unnecessary, could have had like a prettier shade. Besides that, it's a really good palette. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Why am I whispering? I'm actually whispering because there's family home. So yeah, just please do all that. I would really appreciate it and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Bye guys.